Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. This video is super freaking adorable. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell and also like. It really helps me out and I would really appreciate it. You can literally just scroll down a little bit and do it right now. You won't miss a thing, I promise. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get into this video and let's start off by looking at the products that I'm going to be using. As always, the products can be purchased from my website, which is glitterplanetuk.com, and I will leave that linked down below along with a list of all of the products that I'm using. So this is an acrylic colour and it's called High Flyer. It's such a beautiful shimmer green. It's from the Circus collection, or you can buy it as an individual as well. I'm also going to be using Envy, which is one of the super fine supercharged holographic acrylic powders, and this is absolutely stunning. A little bit goes such a long way. It is absolutely gorgeous. The cover powder I'm using in today's set is Perfect Pink, and it's just a beautiful pink nude shade and I absolutely love it. I thought that I'd do it like this and show you the actual swatches on the paper towel and coming out of the jar, just because, you know, aesthetics and all of that good stuff. The loose glitter that I'm using in today's video is called Pixel and it's absolutely stunning. I need to use it more and so do you guys.
I'm always doing the most, finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back, let it swing right back.
Okay, so now I've shared the products, let's get straight into this set. I am using the Practice Hand and I've applied the Flexi Tips and then I've applied the Natural Easy Tips over the top of that. And you saw at the beginning of the video I was just applying a clear base, which is just a thin base of clear acrylic that's going to match up and kind of level out the natural nail to the nail tip, but also apply and allow for that protection and longevity of the set if you were working on a client, of course. So I've applied High Flyer and I've just pulled it down the free edge, and then I'm just flipping my brush around and feathering that product back up to make sure that it's nice and flush. I'm then going to come in with a cuticle bead. I'm going to tuck it in around the cuticle and get it super neat and precise, and then I'm going to blend it down over the colour that I already applied. Moving on to the next nail, I'm going to start by applying Perfect Pink at the cuticle. I'm just tucking it in and moving it around to keep it nice and neat around that area, and then I'm blending it down the nail. I do apologise, it went a little bit out of focus there. But yeah, I'm just pulling it down the nail, and then I am going to be applying Envy at the free edge, which is that gorgeous super fine acrylic powder, which I am in love with. It is so pretty. I really, like I said in my last video, I wanted to start using some of the other colours that we have available because, as I said, I kept on being drawn to kind of the pastels, the rainbow pastel colours. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Mint Ninja, I am obsessed with, you guys know. So yeah, I've not used High Flyer that I can remember on my channel. Of course I've used it, but I've not like done a full video with it. So here we are. Using High Flyer and Envy, which are two new colours on my channel, and they are available now and in stock, so that is absolutely fabulous. As you can see, I just applied Envy to the free edge and I'm just feathering it up the nail to add like a glitter ombre, and it's super easy to do with these powders. Excuse me. Okay, I'm moving on to the next nail and I'm going to apply a cuticle bead. I'm just tucking it in with my brush there, and then I'm pulling it down the nail again. So this one is going to be a full nail of Perfect Pink because I am going to go ahead and add some pigment. Excuse me, my throat seems to be a little dry. I need a cup of tea. I did boil the kettle and then came to do the voiceover like a bloody idiot. So yeah, we're doing a full nail of Perfect Pink because I'm applying the pearl green pigment, and boy, does it look absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I really hope that everyone is doing well and kind of keeping everything together. Pixie is off school again because her class was closed. I just find it really odd that Pixie's been sent home and she has to kind of self-isolate. And I use that term a little bit loosely because I find it very odd that Sunny can still go to school. So I don't know where the kind of common sense comes in there. Like, she's coming home and having contact, and Sunny and her Pixie will have contact. Obviously, we live in the same house, but he can still go to school. It just baffles me. Anyone that has got kids and their like random classes have just shut, in it just a bit weird. But yeah, I thought I'd pop that in there. But I just wanted to say that I hope everyone is doing okay and kind of getting through it all, because it can seem like such a drag, just because it's such hard work all the time, like everywhere you go it's just there. But anyway, hopefully things will be looking up very soon. I'm moving on to the pinky finger, and I'm applying High Flyer to the entire nail, and then I'm going to sweep across it with some of that Envy, and then over the top of that I'm adding some of that Pixel Loose glitter, which is absolutely gorgeous, and it's perfect over any colour because it kind of just reflects all of those rainbow tones. Okay, I had to do a little like specific little close-up for this bad boy because it just looks absolutely stunning, and then I had to do one for this too because again the reflections on these glitters are beautiful. But then I'm going to come in and encapsulate the nails, creating the strength and the structure and just making sure that everything is capped nicely. Next I'm going to come in with the number 5 3D brush. So we have these available in silver, which is what I'm showing you. The logo has changed. This is one of the original ones when we first started, so the logo is slightly different. We also have the metallic rainbow ones, which is the same brush head, just a different handle. But the number 5 3D brush is absolutely banging for doing 3D flowers, don't you know? And if you've tried it, you know that. You can also use it for other things, like ink painting, acrylic painting, watercolour on nails, because it is acrylic, it is 100% Kalinsky natural hair, so you can use it for whatever, but it is intended for 3D. But yeah, I'm just going to fill this nail with beautiful botanicals and it's going to look stunning. I sped it up because honestly it takes a long time, mainly waiting for the beads to kind of set and get to a consistency where you can press them out. is where the weighting comes in, so I didn't want to kind of bore you through that. Therefore, you just get to see this miraculous creation in super fast HD time. And I hope you enjoy it. If you did, and you haven't already, then hit the thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. Okay, so here I am now. I was actually going to sing that song. For some reason it came into my head. Here I am again on my own. I am on my own, I'm not going to lie. Voiceover in all by myself. Anyway, I filed and buffed off of camera. Everything has been dusted off, and I'm using super gloss to top coat all of the nails apart from the 3D one, because we don't want to top coat that because it would just kind of make everything smoosh into one big glossy mess. You want to be able to see the details, and by leaving it in its raw form, it's the best way that the light is going to reflect from the product and just look more, you know, high class 3D kind of thing. You know what I'm saying, guys? Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the next thing to do after I have you know, cured the super gloss in the light for a full 60 seconds is to come in with the pearl green pigment. And how beautiful does this look? I love the shine that it gives. We have these available in a few colours. We've got the green, the blue, gold, ice, which is obviously white, silver, pink and red, and they are all absolutely gorgeous, and they look different over darker colours and lighter colours, so it's definitely worth having them in your kit. And they just kind of tie in beautifully with lots of different sets, and there's so many things excuse me, that you can do with pigments, and you can get super creative with them. So after I've applied that, I come in and top coat. Make sure to cap the free edge as well. And then I'm going to come in and add these point back SS16 crystals, which are available on my website. Again, I'll list them down below and you can just search for them. I'm not sure if the links help, because I guess if you've clicked one link, you've then to go kind of back and forth and back and forth. So listing things might just seem more convenient, but I don't know. I'm applying them with some clear acrylic and just making sure that I've got them in there nicely, and they look so pretty. I haven't used these for such a long time and I forgot how cute they were. How super sparkly are those? Anyway, I'm coming in with the detailer brush and some super gloss and just sealing around the area. One, to seal it in, but two, to also make that clear acrylic super clear, so that it almost looks like it's not there, because once it's got the top coat on, that's what it does. It makes it look a bit more glassy. And this is the final look, so I'm going to do a final look shot. Of course, I did go out into the garden to get some little snippets here, some in the sunshine and some in the shade, because I thought, why the heck not? I have a garden now, I'm going to use it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this set. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember, you are bomb.com, lit as fuck, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different, because you've got this and I love you. Mwah. Bye.